handle the truth.
You and I have never seen democracy. All we've seen is hypocrisy.
All we say to America is be true to what you said on paper.
You know what's right. Just do right. It will satisfy your soul.
Greetings, what's up, what it is? You're tapped into Fire 716 Radio. It is Friday, the day that is made. Listen, we're going to get into a quick conversation about community. We're going to dive into quite a few components. I know it's a lot jumping off today, but when you stop by here, just say what's up. Say, yo, say Big Frank, what up, though? All right, tonight, this ain't prayer night. This isn't prophetic night. Hannah Caprice, this is doing that. And keep calm. I touched my nose because it was itching, not because there's some other stuff happening. People like take a clip of your show and be like, why he doing that? So we might pray, but I'm not gonna be here long. We have let's not even play with it. Y'all know what tonight is. Come on, karaoke night, Hyde Park Cafe, 311 Hyde Park Boulevard, Niagara Falls, New York. Doors open up at 7. Happy hour. We're going to rock out, have a good time. We're going to laugh. We're going to dance. We're going to sing and rock out. DJ Blackbird is back in the building. I'll be there as well to rock out. Again, doors open up at 7. Karaoke starts at 8 o'clock. First song. Oh, woo, woo, woo. We're going to rock out, okay? Oh, woo, woo. Oh, woo, woo, woo. All right, I'm out of that. All right, let's go. I want to keep you guys informed. So, I don't know if I want to start off with the good news or the bad news or the challenging news. So, we'll wait. We'll do a middle situation. So the mayor of the City of Niagara Falls just informed us with his video he did today about concerns regarding potholes, that they have this temporary pothole fix, like a cold patch, which then causes a lot of ruckus and rumble to happen under the cars. But that's just a temporary fix until the weather is appropriate to really handle the issues like they're supposed to. That's the report. That's one. Number two is that, back up here, Niagara County has just received about $1 million of finances for the police department, and they're not playing, okay? So they are increasing traffic concerns. Yeah, come on. They're increasing traffic concerns and being very enforceable about traffic violations. So stop at your stop signs, drive how you drive, be careful. That leads to another conversation, but I'll hold off on that dialogue. But just understand that the police department is getting aggressive in regards to traffic violations. So make sure you, as clean as you can be, drive better, drive well, go back and watch a YouTube video, go back and take a driving test, do what you got to do to make sure you're good. Let's not give reason for opposition. Valid. I'm just letting you know they own it. So hit that stop sign, stop. Now, don't be like, rolling through. Stop. Make sure you feel your car go gagoom. Okay? Gagoom. It ain't gotta be hard. Just a gagoom. All right, so do that. So I want to bring this point up. I won't beat the mayor up too aggressively, but I'll just report what he said. He stated that the Buffalo Niagara organization or company or movement advocacy group has incorporated the agenda for the event center. For those of us who may not recall what the event center is, that is the building that he wants to build or establish. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm hearing extra. That better? Give me. You know what? I did not even open that letter up. Matter of fact, I may disappear and go grab that. Which was now Whitney, back up. This is the noise from me. Hold on. Let me try something. Hold on 1 second. I'm hearing stuff is. Let me just check the audio. Do y'all hear glitches? Do y'all hear glitches or no? Or is that just me? Yeah, no, stuff is moving. Please hold. Please. I'm gonna mute. Let me fix this. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold. Don't leave me. Just hold. I'm gonna change the microphone. Please wait. Please wait. Don't leave me. I guess I have to talk about. It's a car accident. I guess I have to get into. Please hold. All right, guys, we should be better. Okay, it's technology. Don't judge me. I've been doing podcasts all week. We've been doing good. 1 2 2 1 2 1 2. All right, we back. Okay, all right. Barely with fire. Once for a moment, he'll be back with some hot fire. Fire, 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 fire. All right, so that message from the water board, again, I did not read the letter, but I just want to inform you based on my location. Everybody listen, everybody received the letter. So what I'll do is I'm going to actually read it. I didn't read it now, so I don't have that information, Wendy. But when I come back with my community talk on Monday, I will address those situations. But let me get back to the mayor's conversation. So the mayor says that the Buffalo Niagara advocacy has included the event center for the City of Niagara Falls, New York, as part of their project. I have two challenges. This is my challenges. That the Buffalo Niagara connection has not always shown to be a positive one. They can do better. We can do different. Why you say that, Frank? Because Buffalo Niagara has taken benefits allotted for Niagara Falls and applied it to other components, i.e. canal side. Now in Buffalo, look at canal side. It's so beautiful, so amazing. Other companies, I'm not going to stay here too long, have taken on the name Buffalo Niagara, but bypassed Niagara Falls specifically. So hopefully that this connection is a positive one. Challenge number 3, this is just me talking challenges to inform you all. When he talks about the event center, he is still talking about the location down by 9th Street and Falls. This location has been in look at me, help us Lord, litigation for years now. They spent millions of dollars with NFR, so they are still working on trying to get the fullness of that land. So Buffalo Niagara allotted for advocacy. Now, advocacy is not saying, hey, this is the project. This is they're just advocating. Come on, advocates, another word. I'm just talking good about the project and what it could yield. So just want you guys to be aware that that's happening. But don't confuse that project with another project, which is talking about a family kind of center inside the Rainbow Mall. There are two conversations happening multiple times. I don't want you to be conflicted. The Rainbow Mall, what used to be the Rainbow Mall, they're having a conversation about developing that into a thing, and then they're talking about this for I forgot what the price point was. We're talking about $200 million. Like the project is massive. It's a massive project for Niagara Falls, which comes with some pros and cons. That's just the reality of it. There's pros and cons. The question is, are you going to be prepared and ready for what's getting ready to come either way? I'm not going to get into that conversation today. This is just to inform you about what's happening and what's going on in the city of Niagara Falls, New York. All right. So that is some things. Hey, If you're looking for some things to do with your children, let me give you this quick update before I get into the topic that's kind of heavier and that might lead into prayer. All right. They have Say Yes Niagara Falls. Y'all didn't pay me. Let me talk about it. They didn't. I don't. How petty do I want to be? That's not a good image. Let me get this side by. There we are. Oh, I'm not there. Oh, where we at? I think that works. I don't like it. Boom, bop. We'll go right there. All right. So, the City of Niagara Falls has a program now called Say Yes. Now, I've been a part of the Say Yes program. It is a Saturday academy. It is free meals, free activities, free food. Rock out, have a good time. I've been a part of the Say Yes experience for about 4 to 5 years, starting out in Buffalo, New York. I remember when they kicked off, I did Live Movement Fitness. It's a great activity. It starts about 9:30. It lasts until about 12, 1 o'clock, but it's food, it's those things. What you see here is the calendar of what is available. So just so you guys know, for this month, we are in January 10th. January 10th, they'll be at Harry F. Abbott. You with me? After Harry F. Abbott, they'll be... Y'all can read. I ain't that childish. They'll be at Gaskill. And this is kind of working on an every other week kind of agenda. So January 10th, Harry F. Abbott. January 24th at Gaskill. Then we come into March 7th. Then we have April, so on and so forth. But here's this. This will be posted on Fire 716 page. Again, this is free. This is something good to do with your children on a Saturday. Rock out. You can register in advance, or you can register there. Get your phone, take a picture. You can experience that, rock out, and have an amazing time. All right. So, listen. If you do right, hire you a babysitter. Tell them to take the kids. Y'all watch the kids. Y'all go have a good time and take you a nap. Okay, just a suggestion. So Saturday Academy is happening in the city of Niagara Falls, New York. It's a great program. Let it work for you. They have animal activities. It's really so much. You don't want to miss that. Also, I'm dropping a lot of information. This is not in calendar order, but I want you guys to be informed about what's happening and what's going on. All right. Let's not forget that in this month we do celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I have a dream, which he says. I used to do this speech in high school. I say to you today, my friends, that despite the difficulties and frustrations at the moment, I still have a dream. I have a dream that one day, little black boys and little black girls will live. All right, I'm out of that. So, the Niagara Falls Ministerial Council is having a Martin Luther King celebration that will be held on Sunday, January 18th, 2025 at 3 p.m. Bring your family, come out and have a great time. They got the choir, they got praise team, they got dancers. And it's going to be located at New Hope Baptist Church, 1112 Buffalo Avenue, where pastor is H.L. Kelly is the host pastor. Listen, I want y'all to know, side note, as I develop in my situation, I got Big Frank the DJ. I'm changing my name. It will be F.J. Hanley Jr. I just want y'all to know that. I just want y'all to know when y'all start seeing the certificates come, it's going to say F.J. Hanley Jr. Frank, what's the J? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. My mama from the block. I'm sorry. I'm drifting. So the Martin Luther King celebration is taking place. If you have time, go be a part. If that's gonna be a church service, sleep in the morning, go there or rock out, okay, or do both if you can. Unfortunately, we have a 2 o'clock service and a 10 o'clock service. So I may be late in attendance, but I will push to try to be there. All right. And again, that's New Hope Baptist Church. Also, in that same spirit, did I not add it? Let me delete something. Give me a hot second. Woo! Same spirit. On January 15th, they are having prayer. Let's keep that same. My mother took us every year as kids when it was at the community. Oh wow! I remember now I'm drifting. Now I remember now I'm saved now, right? I know the Lord, but in the beginning, Unity Park, I was in the third court, third floor, 1, 2, 3 in apartments. My mama know what it is, and the Pickets was there, and the other Gullies was there, and who else was there? The Cox was there. I remember the scene, but before I met the Lord and got saved, hallelujah, what happened was they had me read Psalms 23, and I remember doing a portion of the Martin Luther King speech. Like, I remember doing that, and that was at the community center on 10th Street, where center is spelled Centre. I'll talk about that later on, but I got it. But had a good time there, and that's really where me and my mama and them, we didn't even know Jesus like that for real. We was just, I'm not saying she was the heathen, but I digress. But not only that though, just want to let you know, guys, not to digress, let me slow down. Also to let you know that the second annual Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I Have a Dream, Unity, Peace, and Hope prayer service is Thursday, January 15th at 6 p.m. This will be held at the Niagara Falls Underground Heritage Center, 625 Depot Avenue in the city of Niagara Falls, New York. So as we prepare to celebrate Dr. King and his, don't y'all start with me. We know the stories, both good, bad, and indifferent. Nevertheless, we're celebrating his life. We're praying on Thursday, and then we have Sunday, that Sunday, this is all next week, not this week coming up rather. Then we have the Sunday service. All right, make sure you guys are a part of that. But with that being said, you have any question, you can contact Reverend Makita Brooks, 716-285-6432. Listen, prayer changes things. It is important and essential. All right. Also going down on the 17th. So Fatima's Heart, which actually Fatima is a friend of mine who not too long ago transitioned. And this is, I'm not going to cry, but what I want to say is her tenacity and determination for heart health from her experiences was so intense. And she had a show on Fire 716 Radio called Fatima Fridays, which I might run back just for the sake of honor and respect for who she is. But we'll talk about that later. But what I want to say is that it is pleasing to know that her mission and her goal is still active and still moving in the right direction. So they're having a Meal in Me, pregnant, postpartum in Niagara, board game fun. This is happening Saturday, 1/17, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And this will be at 1702 Pine Avenue, Suite 2 in Niagara Falls, New York. If you need transportation to get here, you can call 716-777-1034. All right. So this is for family, board games, have a good time and talk. 1702 Pine Avenue. I believe that is I can't think of her name. I think her name was Tiffany. They just had a tea time not so long ago on Facebook, but they are a doula service, but they also partner with the Niagara Falls Medical Memorial Center. So they're en route to make some things happen. So if you are pregnant, are you dealing with postpartum? And let me just help you real quick. As a husband of a mother of 3 and 1 in development, help us Jehovah. Postpartum is a very serious, and it doesn't only affect the mother, but it impacts those connected to that mother as well. But this is a good place to have a group of collaborations, a good place to connect, a good place to vibe out. And if you need a ride, they're willing to offer a ride, so make sure you reach out. Again, I will, over the weekend, try to at least have these flyers available on the Fire 716 radio page. If you haven't followed that, please follow that, all right? Also, because St. John is still doing a move. Like I said, these are not necessarily in order, but on this Saturday, St. John AME Baptist Church will have a Black History cultural moment where they'll celebrate and have a great time. That's going to be 907 Garden Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. And the time is going to be Saturday. I should have made this bigger. Please hold. Let's make it bigger so we can see it. That's not bigger. Help us, Lord. There it is. All right, so this is going to be Saturday, January 24th at 2 p.m., but they're also doing it Saturday, January 10th at 4. So let me make this plain. Christine, I'll give you that contact information. I'll get right back to that. Please hold 1 second. All right, so on this Saturday, which is January 10th, tomorrow, they are having a movie, The 688, great movie, at 4 p.m. And then on Saturday, January 24th, they'll be at the Niagara Falls Underground Railroad Heritage Center, and they'll handle those things. All right. So those things are going to happen. be a part. Reach out. And just to get back to Christina, the contact number for them is 716-777-1034. That's 716-777-1034. 716-777-1034. When you call them, tell them you heard it on Fire 716. I'm really trying to be the community hub of information and dialogue with those who can be a part, if you will. So that's what I really want to do. That's the goal and objective. All right. So what else is going on, Frank? I'm trying to get there. All right. St. John, help us, Jehovah, is on a move. So they have a food and diaper ministry Saturday, January 24th, 2024. All right. This is Pastor Nikita Brooks. Again, this is St. John AME. They are located 917 Garden Avenue in Richard Allen Way in the city of Niagara Falls, New York. In other words, parents, listen, this is not a time to be, I got it, I can do it. There are tools available for you as a mother to help you with postpartum, to help you collaborate, meet with people. But also, if you need help, listen, I told you, I got two still in diapers. I might need to be at the drive. Food and, come on, Frank, you here to support? I'm here to support, but we need some, I got two, I got one in a possible in training. But somebody cut me with some diapers, huh? All right, I'm out of there. All right, so that's happening as well. So make sure you guys are a part of these activities that's happening in the city. And I have one more to show you before I get into this heavier conversation. And this is a Cataract Elementary School is having a free winter open skate February 18th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the High Park Ice Rink. High Park Ice Rink has been getting a lot of smoke based off of management and those things. But what I will say is that they are working on being very present in the community intentionally, which is a great positive. I won't get into the other negatives, but because that's not my place today. But listen, watch this. Why are you telling us this now, Frank, and it's February 18th? Make a plan to go out to the ice skating rink. Don't wait last minute. Don't wait. Make a plan to go. Get the family. Hey, let's go out on the 18th of February, and let's go and have a good time from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and just ice skate, laugh, have a good time, eat some snacks. And that's at 911 Robbins Road, a.k.a. High Park, okay? They're like, where's Robbins Road? High Park. The ice pavilion inside of High Park, right behind the tennis court, by the bathrooms, by the tennis, by the volleyball. If you're from Niagara Falls, you know what I'm talking about. All right. So make sure you guys get there. Again, I will have these. The goal is to have all of these events uploaded on my Facebook, Fire 716. I'll tag myself, Frank Hanley, just to be able to have access to it. I'll probably do that before I head out. Listen, now, let's get into it. Now, early this morning, I think it was really yesterday, there was a car accident that took place in the city of Niagara Falls, New York on, I believe this is going to be 16th and Cleveland. Unfortunately, this location has been a consistent issue in the city of Niagara Falls. This isn't the first. This has really been a dilemma, and I'm not quite sure what the resolve is. Yes, it could be the failure to yield to the stop sign, also in collaboration to speeding, not having a stop sign. All these components matter. But this situation arose, which is nothing new, unfortunately. But as you can see, the dramatics of the vehicle, let me pick another angle as well, of the vehicle is very intense to the point they had to cut the man outside of the car. Now, allegedly what had occurred was that the officer was coming down Cleveland, based on what I've heard, allegedly in a rush to get back to the station for whatever reason. And the car also is accused of not yielding to the stop sign, which then causes this collision. The collision for me is already a problem. In the collision, the first priority is the safety of both the officers, the individual, to make sure that they are safe and well. And we're still waiting on reports. Apparently, the officer wasn't as injured, but the young man, based on the vehicle, you can tell is a very intense interaction with the elements of life. And whenever he hit the poles, the car, the truck, it's a lot happening. In this accident, I don't want to talk about it, but I will. And it's not to be disheartening or any of those things. A gun is found, which turns this accident now into an investigation of crime. Not only that, then there's this image here, which in the back, you guys can't see it because I can't really point to it. In the back, there, I'm gonna try to make it bigger for you all. There is a mask. There is a mask that is present, right? So I read a post about a friend of mine making a statement saying that, hey, I don't care what y'all saying about the situation. How did this investigation turn into something different? His life is valuable. Nevertheless, then I go on the page with a Rob Shops where people are able to comment there. They can comment. They can say what they want to say. And I begin to read the post, and disheartened by some, understanding by others, but everybody's entitled to their opinions. Everybody's entitled to their points of view and their concepts. But I want everybody to understand this. I'm not exempt from this principle. You are entitled to your opinions and your thoughts and your concepts. Yet, understand what you say reveals the components and the content of your heart and your mind. All right? In one conversation, it's alleged that he's getting ready to commit a crime. They saw a gun in a mask. They assumed that. They're not necessarily concerned about his life necessarily, but more concerned about the life of the officer. But there are people who are present who are concerned about both individuals. So I encourage everybody just to, number one, obey the traffic laws. Take your time. Take your time. What's the rush? Ooh, baby, I'm a dog. I'm out of there. I'm sorry. The man of God. Yeah, I know the song. So just be cautious. Just be careful. Because this isn't it just isn't pleasant for anybody. And I don't want anybody to think or assume that it is well at all. So just make sure you guys just be considerate, be of both parties. Both parties takes a loss right here. So all right, so that's that. But I also want to get into another conversation because it's not necessarily has not happened aggressive. I lie. I want to get into this ICE conversation. Okay, ICE, who's coming to take illegal immigrants and doing their due diligence. But I am aware of the video. I'm not sure if you guys seen it, where a woman who was inside of a vehicle and ICE was present, and upon her driving off, the officer shoots her and and kills her ultimately, allegedly, and then there's this situation, and there's dialogue of back and forth for who deserved what or how the case may be. This is what I'll say, and this is why I bring it to the city of Niagara Falls. Prior to becoming aggressive on social media in the last year in the political run, that kind of ended in a "y'all come out the box" situation, but I work for a company that worked in resettlement, meaning that we literally were a company where we help individuals to find housing, to get connected to DSS, they didn't speak English, get a job. Like, we were very intense in that. And I today, though I don't work there anymore, I today still see individuals who have successfully established themselves. They have 2 vehicles, their kids are in school, they're working, they're striving, and they are doing well. I see one family, they so well, they're having little parties and shindigs every now and again on the block. But ICE is present even in the city of Niagara Falls. And I'm not here to go right or wrong, left or right. But one thing you have to remember that never treat anybody inhumane, period. Whether immigrant, whether black, whether white, just respect on both parts. That's all I got to say. Just, it sounds like, oh, why you treat others the way you want to be treated, period. I know that officers have a job to do, but I also understand that there's ego and there's these components that exist, not just in other states and other cities, but right here in the city of Niagara Falls, it is real. Competence, cultural sensibility, but being safe as well. So I'm not here to tell you who's right, who's wrong, go left or go right. But what I am concerned about, let me just talk about this, is I find it amazing how there's a lot of commentary and no commitment. I'm gonna get up out of that. There's a lot of conversations on Facebook, a lot of back and forth. But when it comes down to looking at what you're willing to do or to do the work, I'm not seeing it. And I'm just going to be very honest. I'm not seeing the pursuit to make change happen. It doesn't have to be a big change. It doesn't have to be a major project, but subtle, simple things that when I find you or I look for you, is your conversation encouraging? Is it uplifting? Is it inspiring somebody? Is it pushing somebody to change? Are you trying to put together programs, events, situations to just bring empowerment? I'm not saying that they have to be successful. I'm not saying they have to be top notch in the tier. Are you trying? Because a lot of people got a whole lot to say. Whole lot to say. A whole lot of commentary with no commitment. I'll preach that one day. But listen, get ready to get out of here. Listen, this is Fire 716 Radio. I am your boy, Big Frank, Elder Frank, Pastor Frank, Prophet Frank, all of those things, soon to be FJ Hanley. Come on, Junior. I like that. Let me do something. I ain't got no pen. I'm about to do something right now. Don't judge me. I'm about to do something right now. Don't judge me. I know. I probably shouldn't do it. I'm about to. I just want to see what it look like. Boom. J. Come on. Handley. Junior. Hiya. God, we bless you. Ho! I don't like it. Could have been a little bit more cursive, but I deal with that later. But just the matter is that we have work to do. But listen, Fire 716 Radio, the objective is to be the information for the city of Niagara Falls, New York. When I started this radio station back in 2021, come on, 5 years. Look at the Lord. In 2021, the objective was to always to be a place of music, information, dialogue. And what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to play some reruns and some old shows that I had on the radio station and on the podcast, excuse me. Just because though they're old, they're still relevant to the need of conversation. This is what I want to say. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. He's good to me. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What I want to say is that if you have an event, you have something going on, and you want to promote it, holler at me. I ain't gonna head crack you. If you need a commercial developed, you need something dealt with, holler at me. We'll make that happen as well. But if you're looking to promote something and it's free, we can make that happen, and we can talk about what that looks like as well. It's nothing to mention it. It's nothing to promote it. If it is free, now, if you got the people paying, you got to pay. You can't be out here talking about, Frank, acknowledge my situation, and it's $25 out the door, and I get nothing. That's just not how things work, not reality. So, but also, if you are inquiring information, you have dialogue or things you want to get it into or find out about, don't hesitate to reach out to me via Messenger and or Fire 716 Radio. Again, that is Fire 716 Radio, Fire 716 Radio, Fire 716 Radio, Fire 716 Radio. All right. So make sure you don't hesitate to reach out to me, because that's going to be where you can reach me at, just to get information to me, inform me. I made some calls today to reach out to the Housing Authority, and I reached out to the Niagara Falls Information Group. Just to be able to prepare myself with information that you guys can benefit from. We'll also let you know about what's happening as far as community events, DSS, whatever information that comes across my table, we'll definitely reach out and make that happen on your behalf. If you just want to holler at me, you want to talk prayer, those things as well, we can. That's not a hard thing, okay? That's not a hard thing. So just want you guys to know that we're here for you, and We're here for you, period. That's as simple as that. But I'll holler at y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in. Do me a favor, share, subscribe. I will do some research on the water board situation and see what's going on with that. Matter of fact, I was privy to a conversation a few months ago, pretty much stating that the sewage system in the Niagara Falls is so old and so breaking down that water main pipes have been breaking for years. The ground has been dropping. Ain't that crazy? But we also have tunnels underneath our streets that lead to the water plant. So all these components play a role. But be careful. Check your water levels. Test your water. Test your situation. Make sure that it is not poisonous. There are some buildings that have high lead in it, and there's something else that is called that I can't recall right now. But listen, just take care of yourself. And be well. Make sure you guys holler at me tonight. I will be at karaoke. Doors are open right now. I'll be there in an hour to jump off karaoke. Got to take care of my baby, my wife. She needs some TLC, LTC, some lit. That was crazy. All right, y'all. Be blessed. Be encouraged. God has you. Listen, don't worry. Don't fret. You don't even have to be, don't worry. Just know that God has you, and everything is going to work out like it's supposed to. Just keep on doing what you're doing, huh? Keep on doing what you're doing, huh? For God has all things in alignment. And look out for some previously completed videos, and yeah, you'll see great things from Fire 716 Radio. And I'll holler at y'all. Peace, love, and soul. All right, until we meet again, feel free to run this back and feel free to share with those who need this information. All right, y'all. Getting ready to get out of here because you know what? I want the truth. They can't handle the truth. Hiya! Yeah.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
You and I have never seen democracy. All we've seen is hypocrisy.
All we say to America is be true to what you said on paper.
You know what's right. Just do right. It will satisfy your soul.